Greetings, 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 and welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays. This is Liza. It's so good to be here with you, isn't it? Well, this is a whole different, amazing time to be alive, to be here, to be present. And you know why? Because we just had Palm Sunday, Easter is coming, spring is upon us, and the birds are chirping, people are coming alive, coming out, and it's like life is returning. I don't know where you are, but no matter where you are, may this day be a blessed day and colorful and bountiful for you. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Liza Boubari, and this is Heal Talk Tuesdays, where transformation begins. Every week, I have been coming live for the past 4.5 years, bringing words of, I like to call it, inspiration, motivation, anything to help you make one change within yourself, maybe bring a quote or something that helps you become better, healthier, or shift a perception that you may have had. And by trade, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, stress management consultant, and here to make a difference in one person's life. And that may be just the person that it is right here, which is you. You know, our lives matter. Today, I'd like to speak about what is springing forward, moving forward, making a shift in life and stepping forward in life. And what are the changes that we make? A lot of people have been asking me, what does a self-love mean? And I even had a client just Friday who came here, and after an hour, she's in tears and she says, I just don't love myself. I don't know what self-love is. So help me love myself. Allow me to say this. What is love? So many love a thing. They love their purse, they love a color, they love their car, they love something they hear, but have a hard time loving themselves. So here's my question to you. Do you love yourself? And if the answer is yes, I do, by all means, that's amazing. And if you say, I don't know what self-love is, because if I love myself, then I may come across as if I am selfish, or I have my nose up and I am egoistic and everything. And I want to make sure that that's not how I want to come across. So I don't know what self-love is. You know, love in itself is sharing what you feel. It's an overflow of what you feel inside. And you may love your children, you may love your parents, you may love a partner, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, it doesn't matter. But if you have not come to the point of loving yourself, here's what I can say. Maybe if you start becoming kinder to yourself, to have more self-respect, maybe even having that self-appreciation, appreciating who you are. And it doesn't matter the titles that you have, the grades that you have, the titles of if it's a doctor, if it is an attorney, and all those titles either before your name or after your name, because attorneys are Esquire after their name, or a PhD or a master's degree, a doctor, it doesn't matter. Because you know who has more self-love and appreciation? It's children. They truly, I mean, little kids, you put them anywhere. They know how to play. They know how to be the center of attention without asking for it, just by being who they are. Puppies have this innate self-love because they wag their tails and they come and they just cuddle in because they walk in knowing this is who I am. And it's by growing older and becoming the adults that we are, we start becoming more self-conscious of who we are. We take on other people's words, their sayings, as those are the words that truly matter. And we forget who we are. So if you start becoming kinder to yourself, either in words or in deed, you will realize that it comes from self-appreciation, self-acceptance, to self-kindness, to come to love yourself. And making a change for any client that goes to a psychologist, goes to a coach, has a mentor, or even coming to me as a stress management consultant or a clinical hypnotherapist, when you come to anyone, you reach out and you say, I need coaching, I need assistance, I need a mentor to shift a perception or shift a habit or a change within myself or a behavior. We help you. I help you. A mentor helps you and guides you from where you are to where you want to be. And first and foremost is by coming to accept where you are. This is the problem that I have. Even the coach that I have, and I have a mentor, I have a coach. Now I will have a different coach for my business, a different coach for something else. I have probably spent over, if not 50 and more thousand in the last 5 years, 6 years, over $50,000 in coaches, in people who help and guide and mentor me, from seminars to seminars. Not because I didn't have self-love, is because there was a behaviors either in my personal life and or in my business that needed direction, needed a guidance to shift from where I was to where I am and where I am going. And that means I see a lack within me or within my business, within a behavior or within something, a system, a pattern that it's been happening, and I want to make a change. So we have to be very clear, because my coach turns around and says, where is the problem? And they are more fit to see the problem. I may go round and about and not recognize it, but they pinpoint it so much faster. Now, it's not that I lack confidence within me, but I lack confidence in doing this. Every one of us has had a mentor from the time that we have been in school, from the time that we have been in a university, from the time that we are right here, right now. And it does not mean that I am less than or lacking something when I ask for a coach, for a mentor to guide me to a better place. So allow me to say this. If I want to create a show and there is someone who is a producer and director and they know it better, then I ask for assistance and coaching from them. And if I want to do a video, someone tells me, in order for you to do video, this is the lighting you need. This is the way you need to sit. This is where you need to be within yourself. And this is how you speak. Every one of us needs someone. So it's not that I am lacking or something is missing or bad, but I want to improve. So today, when we come to improve, I say that by doing this, by having a mentor or a coach, I am doing kindness to myself. I am appreciating my gifts. I am appreciating my business that is helping you and so many others. And in order for me to be here with you, I must do certain things. So here's my question to you. What is the change that you need or want, more importantly, within yourself that perhaps you have not made as of yet? What is something that you want to achieve and move forward in life? Because this is springtime. We spring forward. And if your legs, if your knee, if something that has gone, let's say you're feeling a pain, if you are dragging yourself, if you are not on full throttle and in life, in what it is that you want to achieve, let me ask you, do you believe there is a self-sabotaging happening within yourself? Do you believe within yourself that you don't know what it is that you want before you move forward? Because there are techniques that you can do. There are techniques of being self-kind. The first way is being kinder with words. Words truly impact you. The way you think about someone else is also a reflection of how you may be thinking within yourself. If you speak ill or of jealousy of others, think about yourself. What about you? Do you believe someone else may be jealous? And why jealousy? Is there a lack within you? Is there a lack within your education, your behavior, what you want to create in your life? Is there a lack? Is there a pain within you? Yesterday, I went to my dentist. And for all of you who have already known me and know my techniques, I utilize self-hypnosis. I no longer ever, for the last probably 17 years, have used any kind of an anesthesia in order for me to do not only fillings, but root canal. So yesterday, I go and sit there and automatically he forgets. He comes in, he's not looking at the file. He sees the x-rays and says, okay, you have 2 cavities. We'll make an appointment for you to come in for us to do this. And I looked at him and I said, John, it's me. You can go ahead and do the procedure if you have half an hour. He says, I do. But by the time and then I said, remember, I do not use anesthesia. That's right. So in 35 minutes, I had 2 feelings and I walked out. Why? Because from the moment I sat down, I was so confident that I need to bypass not only the pain that I felt it for the last week, but did the self-hypnosis to overcome the pain long enough to be sitting in his chair. And if I am there, I'm going to take care of this. So it was so clear of what I want, where I'm going, and what the result is going to be. By having such a precise decision and knowing the moment I walk out, it's like law of attraction, everything works out. He had 40 minutes, and in that 40-minute time, we did the x-rays, we did 2 fillings, and I walk out. Now, this may not be for every single person or a dentist, but if you want to know the powers of visualization, stepping into it, moving forward, and creating a result, is by first realizing what your abilities are, capabilities, and how you want to make that shift within yourself. So today, just like my client who came in and said, I have absolutely no understanding how to do self-love. The first technique was, what if you become kinder to yourself? What are the kind words that you can begin to practice? I am willing to become more loving to myself. I want to walk around and learn what self-love is. And taking a bath, self-appreciation and self-love. Being with someone that you feel comfortable and you want to be with them, because just by surrounding yourself with them, it brings a smile to yourself. Another self-love is for you to find a place that you feel safe. Inner safety is self-love. That means you are taking care of yourself. Okay? It doesn't have to be, oh, I love myself, I'm going to do this or do that. It's not from the outside, but from the inside. A purse may make you happy, and it doesn't matter if it's a $500 purse or a $5,000 purse. By all means, if you want it, you have the ability, go buy it. Yes, it will make you happy for a few minutes, few hours, and every time you have it with you. But it's still, the self-love is internal. The purse, the shoes, the car, the things from the outside, not even another being, can make you happy and make you love yourself. But if you are with them and you close your eyes and feel a sense of connection with the person that you are with, as if you can just cuddle in and just drop in, that your body has this sense of comfort, that your hair, instead of standing up, you feel a warmth inside. That is called self-love. That means I place myself in a place, in a position that I feel good, I feel safe, I feel loved, I feel appreciated. That means I am kind to me. By being kind to me, I am with someone who also appreciates me and says the words that are caring and loving and appreciative. Finding a guide, finding a coach, finding a mentor. And it can be, if they are directive, assertive, or caring or loving, their number one intention is for you to achieve what you want to achieve. And I want you to start thinking, how can you become the best guide, the best coach, the best mentor to you, to your inner self? You may not need someone from the outside, unless it is a shift that you have come to a block and a roadblock and you're saying, I've done all this work, I just need to get over this hump, over this hurdle, over this one bridge. And that's what mentors and coaches are here for you. That's what I do. You know, a part of hypnosis, it's not magic. You go in and out of hypnosis every single day. Even right here, right now, if you are concentrating only on the sound of my voice, if you just close your eyes for a moment and you take a nice deep breath and exhale, and you take another deep breath and exhale. And one more nice deep breath bringing love and kindness and joy and vitality, and you hold, you send it through the entire body, and exhale, releasing all toxins, negativity, any and all things that it's guilty, shameful, or stressor, even worry, just release. And for this very moment, you say to your inner child, to that younger version of you, thank you. I appreciate you. I see you. See me. I am here. I hold your hand. Allow me to guide you and just be with you. Allow me to sit with you and to hear you. I am present. You see, a part of mentoring and guiding is for you to be present only, without doing anything. When someone is grieving and feeling depressed, it's not about making a change or going there and saying, this is you have to do, you have to do, you have to do. No. No one has to do anything. And a beautiful guide and mentor will sit with you until you are ready. As a matter of fact, they might even say, go do your own work. And when you believe you are ready for that change, call me. I will guide you. I will sit with you. I will hold your hand. But you must be ready. But for you to connect and be kinder, to find that self-love, the word is patience. If you can only be more kind and patient with that little girl or inner boy. Sometimes something traumatic happens when we are young. I have a client that at age 22, out of nowhere, his father dies. That feeling of, I feel helpless, took him into a deeper state of anxiety and depression. You see, he is just learning to be kind to that 22-year-old boy, which is a man, and learning to realize for the last 17 years, he's behaved like a little boy, a young boy. And for 17 years, he's been staying at home, going out, doing everything, but not moving forward in life, not wanting to leave his mom alone, not to see her mom upset, which is absolutely beautiful. Was he kind to himself? He was kind in a different way. So for him to diss himself and think that he is not able, that he cannot move forward, that all he saw was the negative parts of he cannot accomplish things, through hypnotherapy, we found out that he was stuck at 22. And he didn't want to leave mom. So how does one become kind? Is to say, I am no longer 22 years old. I choose a better life. And it's okay for me to be the grown man that I am. because this is what I want in my life. And slowly, by coming, it's not a magic thing to self-love to happen, but understanding that what he did was exactly what he needed to do at that time. And he no longer needs to do it or continue. That in itself released all the stressors, all the pain, all the burden that he had been carrying it all this time. And now he's moving forward, springing forward, and blossoming as the man that he is. And by doing so, guess what? His mom is also finding ways to go out and explore, meeting other groups and meeting other women and doing something more productive. The link is within. The answers are within. And when you stand up for yourself and you say, I truly matter. And all I needed was clarity. So this is exactly the work we do. We evoke what was. When we talk about self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-pride, it's not the ego, but the inner gifts that we all possess. And it can be personal, it can be professional, it can be financial, and it can be being exactly who you are. Every day, in every way. Blossoming, becoming, and realizing that certain times we feel all that weight, all that heaviness, as if it is a burden. And if you can energetically, mentally, and emotionally just close your eyes, and everything that you thought was placed either upon you or you yourself took it upon yourself. Now, without realizing, you have already created being a martyr, not knowing it. Today, you stand up. Even without standing, you can just be sitting and saying, I do matter. I do matter. And with your eyes closed, or you can even practice writing it, everything that you believe is heavy, burdensome, that has created all that weight upon you, either knowingly or unknowingly, the moment you start writing, it will all come to you. Believe it or not, it becomes easy for you to let go. And when you do it energetically, when you do it mentally, when you let it go emotionally, your body will thank you. Your body will thank you. And guess what? Without knowing it, without even making an extra effort, you begin to peel away, and shed that burden, heaviness, and weight. You have the gifts. Self-care, self-love, self-appreciation starts by saying, I do, to you. This is Liza. Susie, you're an amazing woman who I'm blessed to have in my life. Hi, Susie John. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jessie. Hello, Adrian. It's so good for you all to be here. By all means, I would love to hear if any of this makes a difference, if you practice any of this, and by utilizing these techniques, believe me, here's another technique you can do. You know, there is a thing that we say, there is that inner voice within us that if you are a right-handed person, start practicing and sitting in front of, put a pad in front of you and take a pencil or a pen. But pencil is so much better because it's so much easier to write with a pencil. So you sit, and instead of writing anything that comes into your mind, just sit in there. And if you are right-handed, take the pencil and put it to your left side. And you take it on the left hand, and it's going to be very awkward. And you write, I am, with your left hand. If you're a righty, with your left. If you are a lefty, with your right hand. So it's always taking the opposite. Why? Because the subconscious mind always works not with the one that it's in flow, but the one that is having a little bit of a difficulty for it to just express itself. And you write, I am, and see what else comes after. Because you can even ask it, hello, little girl or young man. Is there something that you would like to say? And then the left is your subconscious, the part, that side of you that it's not in your daily hand becomes your subconscious. And that is your inner part, and it will respond. So you ask a question with the hand that you always use. Is there anything you would like to express? What do you feel? And then you switch hands with the hand that is the opposite and just sit and wait for you to write. In the beginning, you may just sit there and nothing comes. Or it will be so awkward and you start laughing and you go, oh, this is insane. But if you continue doing this and sitting and doing this for 10 minutes a day, just 10 minutes a day, just sit. You can be in your bed, you can be doing nothing, and instead of doodling, you just do this practice. Just write a question and then shift and allow the other side to give you an answer. And make sure all your questions are with kindness. Be kind, be caring, be loving to yourself, and watch the hand give you all the answers. This is Liza. I hope today's session was beneficial to you. And no matter where you are in life, that you utilize one form of a technique, a guidance, knowing that the gifts within you has always been there. All you need to do is tap within. And that's where transformation begins. To heal within, you are only one thought away from going from pain to gain. And we all know it starts by evoking what was, bring it to surface. Embrace what is, which is accepting the reality, the here and now, just as you are, so that you can evolve to your heart's desire. This is Liza. May God bless you and the universal light surround you. By all means, if this was beneficial, please share. I am here, and you may reach me at HealWithin.com, or you can write in here and I will respond to you. Thank you for being present. God bless you, and happy Easter to all of you. See you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. If you want to check out some of the testimonials that I've got, click right here. But if you want to go back and watch other videos from a week ago, 2 weeks ago, even a year ago, click right here. See you next time.